energy trying to find a broad. And even though my dad was giving me the information, I had to grow into understanding through experiences, through trial and through error. But I spend all that time trying to find a broad when that 80% should have been relegated to me and my own purpose of what I wanted to do in the earth. What legacy did I want to leave? What memorable thing I wanted to leave in the earth? So when black people, when we're growing up, we're not taught these things. Other cultures are kind of taught it. See, because we're coming behind because of slavery and all the things that they did to us during slavery and how they robbed us and they stripped us of our self-esteem and all those things, right? So we're coming far behind. But those other cultures are growing up thinking about, what am I supposed to leave as a legacy to the world? They're growing up thinking that. So you see the advantage mentally that they have while you growing up thinking that you're trying to get abroad. You growing up thinking that you're trying to get abroad, they growing up thinking about, what do I want to accomplish? Forget this broad. What do I want to do in this world? So I'm trying to get us back to where we were number one. All that was stripped up out of us. All that was stripped up out of us. I'm trying to make sure you understand that it is not only that is it normal, that it's okay. And that it's necessary. So just say when a broad comes into your life and you're already working on your objective. You're already working on your plan. She's coming into you working. You didn't wait for her to start working. So already her importance is minimized anyway. Because when she comes while you working on your plan, working on your objective. Just think about you 2-3 years old and you're developing, right? And your father is telling you all these things. And you become 7, 8, 9, 10, and by the time that you become a teenager, you so on course and so on focus. And sure, you might have a little fun in here, but it's not nothing serious enough to distract you from what you're trying to do and what you're trying to govern over and what you're trying to have dominion over, right? So of course you might have a little fun or something, but it's nothing that's a sidetrack because everything is aligning in order. You're where you're supposed to be first. So when the bride comes, she naturally falls in order. She naturally, because what she sees is strength. She sees a purpose. She sees a leader. So it's not hard for the bride to come to fall up underneath your leadership when she see you operating in your vision. When she see you operating in your objective. Because what she sees is a leader. She sees a leader right from the gate when she comes. But what happens because you haven't been told this information and you spend 80% of your time looking for broads, but this broad comes into your life and she don't see you working on anything. She don't see that as being the most important thing in your life. So that broad don't see a leader. She don't see a leader. So right from the gate, you're about to have a problem. You're about to have a situation right from the gate. You're about to have a big problem right from the gate. Because when you align and your self-interest is first, your purpose, your self-interest. Every man must have self-interest, especially the black man. And it has to be first by far in your life. So when that broad comes, it's easy for her to line up under. Because when she comes and she see you align with self-interest first, she sees a leader automatically. You ain't got to tell her you a leader. She sees it in operation. She sees you how committed you are to self-interest. She sees it. And she knows her place when she comes into the picture. And knowing her place keeps her humble, keeps her submitted underneath your leadership. Because she knows one thing, whether she's there or not, your self-interest is going to be first and you're going to keep on moving forward in what you deeming is most important in your life.